Hello everyone and welcome to today's tutorial. In this tutorial we will be learning how we can make splash screens for our apps using vector graphics. So what is the difference between vector graphics and raster graphics is when we use vector graphics like this one, when they shrink or they grow in size, they don't lose quality, and when we use raster graphics, when we scale them up or scale them down, they lose their qualities. So that is why we will be using vector graphics. You can also use vector graphic for your image views and other things as well. So for the splash screen that we will be making, let me show you an example of the splash screen that we will be making, so you can get an idea what will be ahead for you. So let's switch over to the mobile screen and let's launch our app. So this is an example of splash screen that we will be making. So let's get started from now. First of all, let's import our let's start again. You have to go to the drawable, then new, and for importing your vector asset you have to select the vector asset like this and then the asset that you want to use. You can use either SVG or you can use XML. Then click OK and next and then finish, and our graphic is right here imported in our project. So next thing you have to do is you have to go to drawable and new and create a new drawable source file. Let's name it splash underscore screen and then click OK. So we have selector here. You have to remove the selector and change it to layer list. In layer list we can create multiple items that will make the UI of our splash screen. So let's make our first item and then add the drawable resource to it, and it will be color white that I have created because I like the color white. And the next thing will be our logo, and the same way you have imported the white color, you have to import the logo, and it is right here with us. Let's set its gravity to center vertical because we want it to be shown on the center of the screen. The next thing you have to do is you have to go to the style and create a new theme. Let's make it so style, and then you have to give the name of this theme. So we will give it to the name of splash screen, and next you have to give the parent. So and we will give the no action bar one because we don't want to show the action bar on our splash screen. And in there you have to give an item that will be the Android window background, because we want to set the background of our theme to the one that we just created, the splash screen one. So this will set the background to the background that we just created here. Okay, the style is created with the theme. Now you have to apply the theme to the window background. So you have to do the Android and then theme and set that theme to splash screen theme that we just created. So when the application will be launched, the theme of the application will be the theme that we made here, the splash screen one, but we don't want it to be shown for the rest of the life cycle of the app, because we want to show them the menu that we created or anything that our application has the functionality. So let's change the theme when the activity is created. So set it to our.style.app theme, to the original theme that the application had. So let's check if it is working or it is working or not. So let's run it. The Gradle build is running. And once it completes, I will show it to you. Okay, it says that it wants to reinstall and restart the app. Okay, let's get it with. It is getting installed. Once it gets installed, we will see our splash screen. So here is our app and there is our splash screen. So this way you can use any of the. Okay, it is not installed yet. I have shown it already to you. So once it installs, we will see it again. So it has been installed now. Let's see it again. Okay, just a minute. Let's start our application, and it is not looking good right now, so let's make it good. Let's go to the splash screen and let's set its height and width. So Android height, I want to give it the height of around 300 dp, and let's set its width to 300 dp as well. Okay, the height and width is set, and let's give it a start padding, so margin of 60 dp because it has now decreased in size. Okay, let's start it again. It is applying changes. Let's move to the applications mobile screen. It is here, and let's wait till it applies the changes that we just made. You can use the vector graphics with your image views because they are good way to show better images in your app because they don't lose quality like the raster graphics. Okay, it is getting installed. Let's switch over again to the mobile screen. So when it gets launched, we can see it. Okay, now our splash screen is working correctly. So in this way, the way that we are using is the recommended way by Google in the developer.android documentation, because when the application launches, it needs some time to launch the application's contents, the functionality that we have added in our app. So till then, when the application hasn't started, we need to show something to the user. So this way the splash screens only gets showed to the user until the application starts. So this is a better way to show a splash screen than make the user wait for 3 to 5 seconds. Okay, I will add a documentation link in the description, so do check it out. So Allah Hafiz.